So now we're just gonna, this isn't gonna be live now, you're just gonna practice this little sequence, right? So start to get an underhook. When you feel somebody get their arm in, as soon as their hand goes under your arm, the more you try to like squeeze and hang on, the more likely it is they're gonna bump, and start to get free. Right? So as soon as you feel the hand go under, I want you to take the palm of your hand, and so you're pushing the meat of your palm into like the meat of his lat, armpit, and his rear delt. Okay, and I'm pushing towards his head, and I'm leaning my head towards his feet. And don't stay on your knees here. You want to take your knees off the mat and sit back like this. Right? In this hand, you're gonna feel like you're losing some control of this arm because you can't flex your arm. Just post your hand on the mat and extend it. This makes it, like, try to turn your chin. Makes it almost impossible for him to turn his chin back. All right. And once you do this, you can't hang out here forever. So once you do this, you beat his underhook, and you'll know you beat his underhook if his arm is extended. You're gonna make a switch. So I'm gonna bring this arm over to the other side, and I'm gonna shoot my thumb for his elbow. I'm gonna switch my hips and bring my right elbow across his body and block his hip. Right? And now you're in that diagonal position. So now it's gonna be much harder for him to turn up to his knees. And he's gonna turn away. Right? He tries to turn away, I have control of his elbow. He tries to turn in, and I have control of his hip and leg on the other side. All right? So person on bottom is just gonna make a bump and get an underhook, and you're immediately gonna push into the lat and lean your head towards his feet. Right? This hand you almost do like a one-hand push-up with your left hand. Right? Switch your hips to put weight. Your body weight is gonna help keep his arm pinned, and you're just gonna make a switch. Bring this arm over. You really never wanna have two of your arms on one side, so as soon as you make one arm come over, this arm's gonna come back and block the hip. Right? Block the hip first, don't move your body first. So block the hip and then move around to this position. Then from here, the person's not gonna go like 100%, they're just gonna try to turn in, or turn in. Block the hip when he turns in, turn away. Hold the elbow when he turns away. And then once you get there, there's like a million submissions you can go for, but we're just gonna work on controlling the position. So person on bottom, bump, get an underhook. Control the position, make sure you block his head. When I do this, I'm bringing my thumb directly under his elbow. Bring this arm around, block the hip. Push yourself. You want to be like diagonal. I want my hips at his shoulder and my shoulders at his hips. Right? And then you can have your partner try to turn away. Control the elbow, try to turn in. Control the hips. All right? 1, 2, 3.